whenever a man approaches a woman, I feel like for the most part, speaking for myself especially, my intentions are to ultimately make her my wife. Ultimately, like
No, you want
she's
to smash.
no, I'm being genuine right now. Like sometimes
No, you're not.
guys do just want to smash, but
Not
like
approaching a
when a
woman.
man initially approaches a woman up front, I think that she's checking a box for him, and he's gonna ride this check in the box journey until it eventually leads to something. But once you stop checking those boxes, it turns into something else. I'm
Tommy,
just
Tommy, stop the
I
cap.
can't.
Ain't
I
gonna
can't
lie,
help you on
gang.
this one, big dog.
Exactly. Stop
Yeah.
the cap. Most if a man is approaching
Far
you,
fetched.
he trying to smash. Now, if you happen to check some of those boxes in the midst of his smashation,
Mm-hmm.
something cool. But a man not approach you like, ooh, yeah. I
I
wonder
want
if
to
she
marry
checked a
you.
box if she my wife. No, he trying to get his balls wet.
no, maybe at
Random
first,
chicks.
but once he gets to know you and gets to know everything that you bring to the table, you start checking those wife boxes. That's only at first.
Mm,
How has that worked out for you, Tommy?
I'm
Right.
See, but
I'm
that's our
married,
problem
so
though, because
it
you
I
works
can't check the
great.
divorced.
boxes after the fact that you already smashed.
As Anton said, shout out to you, big dog. Married.
I don't know what he talking about, so
Exactly.
I can't save you on this one, big dog.
So
I
you
ain't gonna-
saying on the first link, you more so you already thinking about marriage on the first link, on the first walk
On
up.
the first date, yes,
How long it took you to marry your wife?
20, 25 years.
What?
Wait, I was together 25 years before you married her, or you been married for 25 years?
25 years before I married her.
Stop.
No. How long did you know her before you proposed?
25 years.
I figured as
Give us
How
the
old are
much.
time
you?
frame.
So he basically saying that he known her since birth, right?
Right.
No, I'm not that young.
Okay, what year did you meet
I
her?
have no idea what the fuck we talking about right now.
Me
So
either.
I'm in
Can
a
we
real.
can we get back to the delusional ass women?
Well, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. How long?
But,
Okay, so
Hey, how old are you?
well, today is my birthday, so I turned
Happy
40.
birthday.
Thank you. Yeah,
So
it
you're
was.
how old?
I'm 40 now.
Hmm.
Damn.
and so when did you get married?
You don't look that old.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Last year.
I don't
But
know.
if she checked all them boxes, why you wait 25 years?
It took
Mm.
25 years to check them boxes.
What year did you meet her?
2001.
Jazz, I'm weak.
So what you met her in middle school, high school?
Yep.
No, for real?
And so no. And so y'all was together the whole time though, right?
Off and on. Mostly on.
Did y'all have kids before you got married?
3.
Yeah, you fucking up,
Hold
big
on,
dog.
hold on a minute. Hold on.
Hey, we all got different routes there. That's
So
the
wait,
point
wait,
I'm
wait,
trying to
wait, wait. So you
prove.
would so hold on, because I can't really get on you because you did marry her. Did you marry her out of guilt, or did you marry her because you just always knew she was the one, and then eventually you was
Gave
like,
him
you know
an
what, I'm gonna go ahead
ultimatum.
and get married.
Exactly. It was never out of guilt. It was always, I knew I was going to marry her the first time that I approached her.
So why did it take you 25 years?
Man, niggas been through some shit.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Hey, man,
Maybe he
life
was.
be lifing.
Yeah, maybe he
Niggas,
wasn't in
why,
a.
why, why when dudes don't have an answer, they just be like, you know, life be life.
What the hell is
The water was waving and the air was flowing. Like, what does
For
that mean?
real.
how
Maybe
For
many
he
of
was.
real.
Maybe he wasn't in the position to like provide for a wife and family when he knew he was.
Nah,
But
that
why was he
wasn't it.
dating and
That
making babies?
wasn't
he had kids prior
Nah,
to
it was dating,
That
Oh
part.
well, shit.
sex, making babies, and life was like
Yeah,
Oh well. I tried to
No,
help you,
you was
Tommy.
just you didn't want
okay.
to give up the mother hoes. That's what it was,
that's a
man.
fact.
He
I
was cheating.
did I did
I
what I
gotta
had
meet
to
a man.
do for
If I
my
gotta meet a
children
man that number
and
one
my
has the
family.
intentions as soon as he meets me
Wait,
to
wait, wait,
marry
wait,
me,
wait,
for
wait,
you
wait,
to
wait, wait,
marry me for
wait, wait, wait.
25 years, that's crazy.
You said
Crazy.
you did what you had to do for your children and your family.
Yeah, and I'm proud of it. No
So you're
regrets.
basically saying you
So
got
wait. So you didn't marry her because you actually wanted to marry her. You married her
Nope.
for kids.
No, I knew I was gonna marry her from day one, but the
No. That's
kids
not what the
was
question
what did
is.
it for me.
The kids is what did it for you.
kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
I ain't
Lord.
gonna hold you.
So
I
hold
love
on,
her.
wait.
I love
So
my
do
family.
you like
You know what I
her?
mean? Yeah, I love her.
Do you
Before
like
the
her? Though?
kids?
Do you like her? There's a difference
Yes.
between loving
He
somebody and
was
liking.
the one that messed
No,
up our
I understand the difference.
Anton.
So do
I
you like her?
understand the difference. Yeah, that's my best friend.
All right, cool. That's dope. I'm proud of you, bro.
You only got
So
three
Appreciate it.
kids?
who gave you the ultimatum to marry her?
Yeah, all three of the kids are by her. I only got one baby mama, one wife. I'm good.
So did she say like either you marry me or I'm out? I'm sick of this.
No, it was actually my decision.
This is weird, bro.
Is it weird to wait that long to get married?
25 years?
Yes.
Oh man. Hey.
For someone who can
I'm
Nobody
tell
just
they
told
want to
you?
marry somebody
I'm
on the
happy for
first
you,
date.
bro. Listen, I'm very thankful that you kept your
Amen.
family together, bro. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah. Nobody ever
Thank
said,
you.
oh, that's a long time. Nobody in your family, her.
I don't
I
have nothing
mean,
negative to say though.
yeah. After a while, it was just inevitable, so went on ahead and did it, and
Hmm.
I'm good.
Would you have married her even if she didn't have kids?
I can't even tell you.
Oh, you got
Probably.
hold on. Can I
That's
coach?
an
Can I
honest
coach you up?
answer.
Can I coach you up on this one, bro?
No.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm no psychic. You know what I
I
mean?
hope
No,
she never
can I
I'm no
can I coach
psychic.
you up on this one, bro? You gotta lie sometimes, bro.
That's an
Like
honest answer.
very rarely do I tell people that they need to lie. Sometimes you just gotta lie, bro.
Man, do you know how many times I would have got married if it wasn't for kids, though? I'm just saying, like,
Bro. You gotta
you don't
lie.
just go
Wait,
around.
hold
You don't
on.
just go
Wait,
around
wait,
getting
wait.
married.
How many times?
Everything don't need to be kept real for the internet, bro.
No,
Real talk.
Yeah.
how many women
No,
was
keep it real.
you felt like marrying?
Oh man,
Don't
Got my
do
boy
this.
uncomfortable. Dang.
I don't haven't kept count of that.
Don't
Is
do
it
this.
like 1, 2, 3 and a possible? Like it's just estimation. You don't need an
What
exact.
you saying? Like, how many
Yeah,
girlfriends have I had?
that you wanted to marry.
Don't do this, dog.
Don't do it.
Don't
I'm
do
gonna
this,
You
dog.
could
take
have
his
been
advice.
cut
I'm
it
not gonna
short. You could
answer.
have been cut it short,
If
gang. You
if
ain't
it
even
I'm
was
gonna
let
cut
that
it
a
go
if
this
it
short.
was
far.
a woman, you hear what
No,
I
but I like I said, I don't really have any regrets. I feel like ultimately I ended up doing what I felt was the right thing. So
Amen. Yeah. Shout out to you
Beautiful
being
thing
married
that you
though.
married.
What do you
Good for you.
oh, good.
yeah,
Because
but
listen, man, you embarrassing your chick, bro. You don't want to do that, bro.
But is being married under duress even worth being married?
See where they
Just to
going
say
with
you.
it?
I'm not under duress.
No, I'm not talking about you. I mean, but dang, that I strike a nerve. But I'm just saying in general.
No,
Like, is being
no,
married
I
just to
know what
say
it looked like. That's why you know what I'm saying. I can only tell my story. I could have lied, like Anton said, and say that we got married right away, but that's not my story.
No, I didn't tell you to lie about that. Like lie about like love. You know what I'm
Lies
saying?
a lot, Anton.
I like her. No, I really do like her a lot, bro. And like you, come on, man. Fuck, bro.
I just
I hear you.
Make yourself look good.
Tommy, do you
No,
think
I mean just
I
some
didn't know y'all
That's
was
people
what got
going
him in this place in the first
I do
is
place.
she
have
is she watching this, bro?
Mm-mm.
I hope not.
good.
Nah.
I do got one more question. You know how some people just get married because they get married because either they don't want to let their family down or they want to, take that next step because they think that is accomplishment they have to hit. Tommy, do you think like you got married because either your family was kind of like it's tradition, or you say, hey, I got another goal I got to knock off my list to be married is one of them? You think it was just like something like that?
I guess this is how I was raised.
Okay.
I was raised that I was supposed to get married, and then once I had a family, like I said, it was a no-brainer for me.
No brainer.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
You want me to cut this part out the stream?
25 years. No, shout out to you though. Being married 25 years though. He don't even look 40 though. I'm gonna
He
give you that.
wasn't married for. He only been married for 1 year.
He's been married
Oh,
for a year.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They've been together for 25 years, married. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't care how I look,
I
yo.
cut this
You can
part
cut
out.
it out.
Wait,
You can
hold
do whatever you
on.
want to
Wait,
do.
we might be missing something. Were you locked up?
Oh
Don't
hell
answer no
no!
more questions.
I'm not
He could
answering
have
no
been
more
locked up for
questions.
like 20
Don't
years.
answer no more questions,
No.
man. Please
I'm not
don't.
He
answering
could
no
have
more
been
questions.
locked up for like 20 years and she waited for him. I'm just trying to think.
No, yeah.
I might have to say this story for another video.
Well, happy being newlywed.
Thank you. There we go. That's the energy I expected.
Yeah.
25 years. I've never heard someone be in a 25-year relationship. You done it. I've never
Hey,
heard.
it is what
Of
it
a
is.
woman messing up a man's life, voila. Okay,
Yeah.
and then for
They try to
your
trick you
point,
out the streets, bro. Don't let them do you.
They ain't gonna get me.
the
Don't
point
let them do you,
to
man.
Nigga,
Kevin
you
Hart
already got yourself.
Nah, I'm good.
You
No,
already got
he
yourself.
married though. You know, shout out to you though. Shout out to
You
you.
from Detroit, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Detroit in the house.
you-
Son.
I could tell.
explain the Detroit reference.
I just know. You just know. I can spot it when I see it all day
His
long.
accent?
I ain't telling y'all because then y'all gonna be looking for different things. I just know. I know
Should we
my.
not?
We don't
I
care
knew. I
about.
knew it was a reason why I wanted to cut that part out the stream.
We don't care about spots. Oh, you know him?
No, I
because
don't know.
Detroit
Oh,
man.
okay.
It's
Honest to
obvious.
God,
I ain't
I
even
have
gonna blow
never.
the spot up.
I've never met him before in my entire life. I do not know him.
Oh,
Seriously.
okay. Well, anybody else
Do I,
before we get to
Tommy? Do I know you seriously in real
But
life?
no, you don't. But I do know of you, and I just want to let you know that I've been watching this show for like
okay.
over a year now, and I just want to thank you for the opportunity to be on here.
Whoa, hold on. Wait,
Wait,
hold on.
wait. Q.
Hold on.
You the one. Hold on. Wait. You the one that recruit everybody.
That's what I'm saying. So you're thinking Anton for coming on the
I'm
stream
thanking both of
I put
y'all.
you on is
No,
crazy.
Of course,
Q.
Q.
You trying to act like
I was like,
I know him, but then at the same time, you the one that recruited to go.
no.
to the show.
I recruited him, but I thought like, you know, some people come in, yeah, Anton, I might be cool. I don't know. Detroit might be small, you know, you might know somebody.
I mean, everybody knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah, so you know, do you know somebody that know him?
This is my first time
Yeah,
ever seeing him.
Oh, okay.
it's a
Oh,
small city, bro. You know how it is here.
Yeah, I know how it is, but this is my
okay.
first time ever seeing him.
But the fact he thanking you for coming on here is crazy.
Hey, thank you,
No,
Q.
I'm just kidding. But 25 years, that's a new one. I ain't never heard a relationship that long.
We're gonna
Hey.
shoot him some bail though, because he from the city. So.
Oh, so he gets a pass.
You from the West?
No, technically I'm from Highland Park, so you already
Oh, you
know.
at HP? Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't in HP no more, but that's where I'm from.
My dog used to run in HP. Dialis. You probably don't know him though.
Okay, that's what's up.
Anybody else before we get to the super chats? Well, we didn't even listen. I don't think we really touched on this subject. Do we think more women need to settle? Is a certain age, you know, a woman should be like, you know what, you need to readjust your standards, what
Yes.
you're looking for. What's
Yes.
that age? Or what
specific
criteria? Huh?
I don't think there's a specific age, but I do think I think things you should settle for can vary. I'm not saying like a deal breaker and what you should settle for ain't always synonymous, right? You might say, I want a man who's 6 feet tall. Come on now, sis. You might have to get a man who's 5'8". So, I mean, I think it varies. I don't think there's a specific age, but I do think that for men and women, after a certain age, it's like, all right, you don't have your pick of the litter like that. Some things you got to compromise on.
I think it's different than men. Oh, go ahead, Jazz.
My bad, Q.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say like maybe after a certain age, people should compromise or maybe settle on how they want their partner to look, like appearances and all of that, the physical. But I don't think anybody should settle on the character of who they choose to build a life with and marry. I think that's something that should be a non-negotiable because the character alignment is what's going to sustain the relationship. The outwardly material, physical stuff, you should be able to be okay with doing without. But the core values should always be something you stand firm on.
Yeah.
You know what? I've been agreeing with you tonight.
I agree. That values are important.
I don't like this shit. This is bothersome.
She been
See,
cheating.
y'all complain. Y'all don't like it
Okay.
when she
Yeah.
speak, when she don't speak.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
Um, I
Mm-mm.
think something Jess said regarding men and women. I think it's a little different because the older men get, I think they have a bigger pick of the litter. They
That's it.
get more desirable because usually men are supposed to make more money, right? The older we get, the less desirable we get because the baby making years is dwindling. So I don't think men and women are the same when it comes to settling because men can be 50 and go dip into the 25 pond a little bit easier than a woman that's 50 dipping into the 25 pond to marry. So I definitely don't treat men and women settling the same. Honestly, because men more likely date down compared to women dating down in different aspects. I think someone said that usually these men that are successful, their wives aren't that pretty in looks wise, but they're probably bringing something else. Whereas women, I've heard it on Clubhouse, they're delusional. They think they're a 10. They think they're 9. You had Trigger. That's how I found Trigger on Clubhouse saying she's a 10.
I don't think that when it comes to like longer term relationships, I think that guys look for like more intangibles.
Peace.
So, for example, a small and not a small, it's a big thing, but like a small intangible to women, but it's big for guys, is whether or not you known to sleep around in the city that you're from. Right? If you got a bad reputation for being in the streets, that's a big thing for guys. But that women often at times overlook, but then they don't even realize why they're not necessarily getting, rocking out with the person, that's picking whether or not he want to be with her or not. Like guys will get conflicted and then eventually they'll bail out of a situation over something that it was a non-negotiable, but he might really like you, but it's something that's bothering him about you that you maybe have done or that you got going on and he just can't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like like I'll give you another one. Women that got a lot of debt. I know guys be like, yo, I can't fuck with her because she got a lot of student loan debt. Because then when he married her, that's his debt. That's a lot. Those are some of the conversations that we don't have, though. We don't talk about that nuance because a lot of women will surface level have a great presentation of how she communicate or all of this other stuff, but they don't talk about all of those things. Because once you start to deep dive, and that's why I say women need to be whole. When I say women need to be whole, they need to get their shit all the way together. Because it's a lot of guys that's like, I can't though. I just can't because it's some shit that she got going on that she ain't solved for. And so it's a lot of intangibles that go along with that.
You don't think they know? I feel like they do to an extent. Majority of them know that they already like that. They know they ain't gonna get no play. They know they got a history. Shoot, I know some of them that say, I know I'm a hoe. I just like
No,
to
they
have
they
fun.
gonna get see. Here's the problem with women is that they get play. They don't get married though, because women will think, "Oh man, I get guys all the time." Now you get guys that want to talk to you. You get guys that kick it with you. You get guys that take you out. You get guys that fuck you, but you don't get guys that's willing to give you his last name and commit to you, and that's the difference. And so it gives them this false sense of security. It gives them this false, like this thing where they think that they actually can pull it off, or it's something that's wrong with men, and they don't look within because they still get visibility. They still get play. A guy can be chilling by himself and see that one girl and rock with her and then wind up marrying her. A woman can have 1,000 dudes try to talk to her and then overlook the guy that she's supposed to be with because she thinks she's getting a lot of visibility and play. And that's where the delusion comes from. That's where you see women say, well, this is what I deserve. No, that's the thing that you used to fucking on. That's not necessarily the thing that's marrying you. And here's the worst part about it. It's a cherry that go on top of that. The worst part about it is no woman is ever really truly single, right? So she's still looking, even though it's still dudes around or dudes that take her out or dudes that she dealing with. And so even if she not with nobody technically, like officially, she always got something that's happening. She always got an option. She always got a dude that's texting her. She always got somebody that she talking to that's a friend or some shit like that. It's always some guy
No.
somewhere that is willing to save. It's a guy that she can call that if she says, you know what, fuck, I'm stranded, or man, everything is messed up. There is a guy somewhere that she can send a message to, and that nigga coming to save the day.